Now, this movie's been out for a little while, but today of October 4th, it showed up on Disney Plus. You see the title of the video. I'm going to title this Haunted Mansion 2023, my review of it. I'm Mark Lynn. If you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button, like button, also share with your friends if you don't mind. Also, please comment, ask me a question, or comment in general. I'll do my best to answer them. Also, if you don't mind, hit the notification bell down below, and you will be notified when I go live or upload another video. If you want to become a fan of me, Auckland, then subscribe to the channel, and you will become a fan. I hope so. Now, my past reviews that I've done for movies in the past, I'm going to talk about spoilers here. It's kind of hard not to when it comes to reviewing movies, but I'm not going to try to talk about everything. I don't want to spoil everything for you, just in case if you're interested in watching this movie for yourself. But you have Disney Plus, go check it out. It's on there now. Now, I'm a fan of the original Eddie Murphy Haunted Mansion. It was good. Now, this one was also good as well. It's kind of similar in some ways, but in a lot of other ways, this one's a lot different. Because the Eddie Murphy film, hope you've already seen that one, he played a married man. He had a family, and they went to the mansion, and stuff happens. Now, this one is different. This guy, I don't know who he's being played by. I can see his last name on the screen. His last name is Stanford. He's playing a character by the name of Ben. Danny DeVito's in here. Owen Wilson is in here. Jamie Lee Curtis is in here. If you remember from the original film, there was this woman. Her head was floating in a crystal ball. Jamie Lee Curtis is playing that character in this film. And also Jared Leto, the most hated Joker. He is the villain in this movie. He's the ghost named Cromp, or Hatbox Man, however you want to say it. But yeah, this movie was great. Ben has this camera, this high-tech camera that's used for capturing ghosts. It's almost like the camera that's used in the Fatal Frame games. It's very similar, almost. So he uses this high-tech, supernatural camera to capture the spirits onto the camera. You can actually, it's kind of like a phone attached to the camera itself. So when he shoots the picture, it has a loading circle. You know, that loading circle that you see on YouTube videos when it's having a problem loading. That shows up on the phone attached to the camera, and then it exposes the picture with the ghost captured on there. Now, he's kind of like a con man a little bit. He's like faking like he's using the camera when he gets invited to the mansion with this woman who has a boy. And Ben has a past where he was married, and his wife had a tragic accident, in a car accident, and he meets up with this new woman who has the boy, and they're at this mansion, and she pays Ben to go through the house, and he fakes using the camera. But when he leaves the house, the mansion, the ghost haunts him and goes back to his apartment. And at this apartment, this cat, it has been showing up there and on the front porch. I'm going to get back to the cat a little bit later. Now, his previous wife, the one who passed away, she loved tater tots, and I'm going to get back to that also a little bit later as well. But this movie was great. Danny DeVito, I haven't seen him in a movie in a good while. He was so funny in this movie. He played as this guy who was, I'm trying to remember, I literally just watched it. But, so Ben and everybody, and Owen Wilson is playing as a father, but he's a fraud father. Like a father that performs exorcisms and stuff like that. That type of father. But he's a fraud father. He's doing it fake. But as the story goes on, he actually becomes a real minister towards the end of the film. But inside the movie itself, you got the ghosts and stuff hanging out in the mansion. They're dancing around and being scared because Crump is chasing them and haunting them. So it's ghost haunting a ghost. And it's great. It's funny. It's serious. It's kind of creepy. Everything that you would want in a Haunted Mansion reboot. It's great. It's really, really good. So I'm trying not to spoil it too much, but at the end, they discover this hat that was owned by Crump when he was still alive. He literally lost his head, and they had to connect all that stuff together. Ben and the woman with the child, they met up with a medium, and she showed up at the mansion, and every time somebody leaves the mansion and they go back to their home, a ghost follows them, so they all end up at the mansion all together, and in the end they all become friends and stuff. But overall, Crump gets defeated, and if you're expecting singing in this movie, like the previous Haunted Mansion, yes, it is here. Literally at the end of the movie while the credits are rolling. How to Socialize. That song is actually in this movie, which was great to actually hear that. So after Crump gets defeated with the medium and everybody like that, and the boy who is the young boy in the film, he's being bullied and stuff. He's dealing with all that stuff and the loss of his father and all that stuff. I'm trying not to spoil everything, but I'm trying to give you an idea of what this movie is all about. All that gets resolved and stuff at the end. And but I'm gonna go ahead and soon end the video. But what I'm trying to get is at the end of the film, after everything is over, Ben finds out and discovers that the cat had a name tag around its neck, and when he looked at the tag, it said Tater Tots. So it's like his passed away wife gave him that cat, even though he didn't know it until the end of the movie. And it was just so good because he was grieving the loss of her throughout the film and stuff, and it just came all together in the end. And I highly recommend checking out this movie. Haunted Mansion 2023 is on Disney Plus. It was funny. It was creepy. I enjoyed it as much as the original Eddie Murphy film. So I highly recommend checking this movie out. It was really, really good. I hope you enjoyed this review for it. Well, please let me know down in the comments if you see it for yourself in theaters. It's not in stores just yet, but it is coming out in stores, I think, later on this month, I think. But, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. It was really good. Alright, thank you so much. Alright, bye.